Good morning. Another day in paradise, and this is my new RS. As you can see, it has changed colors. It is way lower and very aerodynamic. The reason I have this little loaner is the famous head gasket issue. It's not a bad car. I actually enjoy driving it, but everything is so numb compared to the RS. All right. Let's turn off the radio, otherwise YouTube is going to flag me, even though it's on the radio. So, what happened? On the 23rd of January 2018, some documents leaked from Ford, pretty much a letter issued to dealers and a draft letter issued to customers claiming that between so and so, pretty much from the original build date of the RS to June 17 to June 17, everything had to go back to the shop to have their famous head gasket replaced. Now, I saw the documents online and I instantly checked on Ford ETs if my car is there, and for some reason my car wasn't, even though mine is an April build. I also called my dealer to confirm, and they said no, we cannot see any recall on your car. 2 days later I checked again, and my VIN was on the platform, and then coincidentally my dealer called and said, look, we see your car as well, let's schedule it for the recall. Like everyone else, I said okay, head gasket issue, even though I wasn't exhibiting any symptoms. Head gasket, quickly run, fix it. I don't want my car to be damaged. I paid a lot of money, and they were very friendly, very nice. They gave me an original appointment on the 1st and 2nd of February. So pretty much a week after I called. Now, they were also very nice and told me I shouldn't worry, this is going to be fixed properly, and should there be a need, they will call an expert from Ford, and they rightly did. 1st of February arrives, I go down to the dealer, I arrive, and right when I drop the keys, they tell me, oh, that's a beautiful M3. They tell me, we cannot touch the car, we just got an urgent message from Ford. There are two problems. First and foremost, one of the parts they sent for your car was not up to spec, and second, they did not include the fuel line. I said, okay, so what do we do then? And they said, look, you still have your original appointment for the 1st of March to do your oil change. What we recommend is that we keep that appointment, but we change it from just an oil change. We change it to head gasket plus oil change. I said, sure, why not? My car is running fine. I don't intend to beat on it in the short term, so well, let's do it that way. But if you do get the parts earlier, please give me a heads up and I'll drop the car, as I do not want to delay this any longer. What happened is, of course, no phone call, and this Wednesday, today we are Friday when I'm recording this, I called them and asked to give me a status, and to prevent a second situation where I go down to the dealership, either A, they send me back, or B, they only do my oil change. Because to be honest, my dealer is kind of in the opposite direction of everything I do. So they said, oh, everything is fine, we have all the parts this time. We actually struggled to get one item. We had to talk with dealers, we had to talk with other parties, and it was very difficult to get everything. But we will not only do your oil change, but also change the necessary to get your call off the recall list. I said fine, thank you. And yesterday, Thursday, at 7:30 sharp in the morning, I dropped my car at the dealer. They were optimistic, and I got this as a loaner. This is a tiny K Plus. It has 70 or 80 horsepower, not more. The car is excellent to go to work and come home, but of course you can feel the lack of power. I mean, coming out from my dealer, there is this huge slope upwards on the highway, and poor little thing couldn't do more than 80-90 kilometers. So I had trucks overtaking me left and right. Today is Friday, and I am supposed to get the car back today. I'm hopeful. I did call yesterday at around 5 o'clock, was it, or 5:30 in the evening, to ask for a status update, and sadly all the mechanics have gone home, so the welcome wagon advised to call the next day at 9 o'clock. Now, while I've tried to be extremely optimistic with this whole situation, I'm reading a lot of drama online, and some people are extremely frustrated. I would be as well. We have people in the US with cars at dealerships for over 40-50 days before having them fixed. This is extremely frustrating, extremely annoying, and while it is difficult to keep calm, if the car is fixed properly, then I would suggest some compensation from Ford themselves. And if the car isn't fixed properly, some states offer the lemon law possibility. It is indeed unacceptable to have your car at the dealer for so long. I'm hoping mine will not be the case. In a few hours I will give them a ring to check if all went well. I also told my dealer to take some pictures for me. It's not really a common practice here like in other areas. I wanted to see if there's, even though I had no symptoms or any problems whatsoever, I wanted to confirm that there was no coolant in any of the cylinders, and so I expect today either an email with some photos or a link. I will definitely post this for others to see, because I'm really impressed how flexible and how quickly people reacted to get Ford to fix it. Unfortunately, there was a drawback to this whole let's all have our cars fixed. Ford hasn't finalized the whole procedure. and many dealers do not have the necessary parts. I mean, I live very close to Saint-Louis, where the car was built, and there were difficulties getting my parts. So I can only imagine how difficult it is to ship them overseas. And let's not even mention Australia, because those people are affected as well. I will definitely post an update of the car if I do get it today. I'm hoping to post it during the weekend. If I don't get it today, then I will stay with my little loaner for a while longer. I do hope my experience is positive and I can pass on the message that with all the turmoil and all the bad experiences other people had, there are dealers out there